Hi, my name is Mia, and today I'm going to talk to you about my experience of how I perceive womanhood and what it meant for me. And it really kind of goes back to an experience I had when I was a young girl that I made a conscious choice of the type of woman I wanted to be. It basically happened when I was about 12 to 13 years old. My parents had gotten divorced about a year or two prior to that, and when my mom was dating a new guy, she was in this whole honeymoon stage where she was really excited and happy to be with him and really took on that traditional role of being a woman. And by that I mean fixing dinner, preparing dinner, and even making his plate. And so one day we were at the dining room table about to eat dinner, or actually I think she was cooking dinner and I was sitting there, and she was preparing the plates that she normally had. Even with my dad, she did the same thing. And and I think I must have asked her, like, Mom, why do you always have to make a plate for your boyfriend, my dad, or whatever? And she's just like, oh, that's, as a woman, that's what you're supposed to do. And I said, what do you mean, as a woman, that's what you're supposed to do? She said, as a woman, you're gonna do the same thing, trust me. And I said, no, I won't. She said, yes, you will. I said, no, I won't. She said, yes, you will. Trust me. You're saying that now. You're 13 years old. You have no clue. Once you get a man, you'll see that you're going to need to do that for him. And that struck a chord in me like no other. I remember being like furious because I'm like, why should making a plate for a man make you a woman? And I told her, I said, Mom, I promise you, if it means that I have to make a plate for my husband, boyfriend, significant other, whoever, I won't be in a relationship. I literally said that at 13 years old. And she was just like, oh, girl, please, you don't have a clue. Fortunately, fast forward years later, I'm in a relationship. I'm married to a man that truly values my relationship and me as a woman, as a partner. And we approach our relationship as such, and so I'm super excited about that and thankful, and I know it's only by God's grace that he literally heard my cry at 13 years old and said that, you don't have to make a plate for you to be a woman. You could be a woman that meets your husband where he is, and he can be a man and meet you where you are. So I'm super thankful for that experience, because I don't know if I had talked to my mom that day, or had I not had that experience, had I not, that maybe that wouldn't have clicked in me and been such an important thing. I know I've never really wanted the traditional, relationship in which a woman is the person that has to cook all the time and the man is the person that comes to the table. We fortunately have that balance. He cooks breakfast most of the time. I cook dinner some of the time, and he does the same thing. And I really like that. I think that makes for a balanced, healthy relationship. And so that's one of my first experiences, and I've really taken that on and moved forward with that and brought that into everything that I am as a woman today. Even in my career, people know that I'm not traditional, and I appreciate that. So hopefully you'll appreciate that too.